I love the world, but the world never tried to save me. Monsters wear a smile, but they vanish when it's raining. When life hands you hope, they're the first to try to break it. And when you chase a dream, they accuse you of being dangerous. Call me cold-hearted if you wanna, but I learned that from the scars. Every promise that they made me disappeared like broken stars. I ain't trying to sound offensive, but the truth is getting clearer. Being honest gets you punished when the monsters hate the mirror. People getting weaker cause they're raised on fake affection. Telling lies behind your back while tending to protect you. Kindness is a weapon they use strictly for deception. They'll betray you privately, then preach about connection. Without betrayal, you never learn who's real and who's a snake. Without the shattered trust, you never see who's truly fake. Without the heartbreak, you never rise from every fall. Guess disappointment is the lesson that I needed after all. Ain't no monsters dumber than y'all. Ain't no monsters colder than y'all. They pretend they standing with me, but they never stood it all. Dum 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 dum. Love the world, but the world never tried to keep me. Everybody loves a monster who can fake their heart so neatly. Promise that they care, then they turn around and leave me. But I rise from disappointment, guess betrayal had to teach me. Everyone's outraged, but nobody wants solutions. Everybody judges while they hide behind illusions. If trust is the problem, they just run from the confusion. They don't fix the way they hurt you, they just claim it's your delusion. Monsters who said forever vanish faster than the seasons. They were cheering for my failure, acting loyal without reason. Laughed behind my back, but called it love in every greeting. Funny how they play pretend, but disappear when I was bleeding. I'm not a bad person, cause I see the moves they make. Call me heartless, cause I learned to never trust another face. I love people even though they lie straight to my veins. Guess disappointment built the walls that keep me sane. Ain't no monsters dumber than y'all. Ain't no monsters colder than y'all. They pretend they're standing with me, but they never stood it all. Dum 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 dum. I love the world, but the world never tried to know me. Monsters use your pain as fuel to feed their little stories. They vanish when you rise and they return when you're lonely. Acting like they care, but they just hate the strength you're showing. People stay inside their walls, afraid of getting hurt, but they'll break your trust in seconds just to feel a little first. Say they miss you, say they need you, then they treat you like a dirt. Guess disappointment is the language that these monsters speak the worst. These days you're the villain when you cut off toxic ties. They say you changed, but really they just hate the fact you tried. Sorry